This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2003 Ford F250 Crew Cab Long Bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel, it's 4-wheel drive. It's an XLT, which is cloth. Has 159,305 miles. It was a dealer trade-in to a new car dealer in Southern California. And it's a nice truck, really nice truck. In fact, this is such a nice truck that it needed less than any vehicle we've ever had here, including Dennis's Audi, whoever had this thing took really good care of it. So my guys hand me this and they say, there's not much to say. Super nice truck. Almost needed nothing. The EGR valve was loose, so we decided just to replace it. They're not that expensive. And we noticed that at like somewhere in the Carfax, I'll show you, it says they replaced the EGR valve. So I think this guy was very worried about the EGR issue, so he kept changing it and maintaining it and changing the oil and taking care of it, which is why we have what we have in front of us. Anyway, so we didn't have to do anything. We didn't even send it to detail. We took it to the car wash to knock the dust off, and this is what it is. Crazy. Very good for us and good for you. Anyway, I'm going to walk around. I'm going to show you this truck. I'm going to show you what's going on cosmetically. Cosmetically, it's got some faded trim on the doors. That would be a California, Arizona type of thing. Little ding here in the dent. In the dent, in the bumper. Other than that, other than the faded moldings, which they get, see how those moldings are faded? You can, a lot of guys like to just tape those off and then spray them black or silver again or whatever. They're pretty easy to fix, so it's kind of a preference thing what color to make them. So we'll leave that up to you, and about $20 worth of rattle can if you care. It's real simple though. My guys tell me also when they were underneath it that the ball joints look pretty good and that the tie rods had been changed very recently. There's really nothing going on here. Just a nice truck. As well as it was maintained, I wouldn't be too concerned about the EGR, but if you are, look at our ad. You'll see a little thing for that we will offer a bulletproof EGR cooler, Ford oil cooler, IPR, all the gaskets, coolant, Rotella oil, the whole bit for $2,400. That was supposed to go to $2,900 in October, but we decided just to run it through the end of the year. It's a super good price on that. I don't think you should do it. I think that's a waste of money based on how well this thing was maintained. But if that's a concern, you'll never get that done cheaper. And January 1st, it's going to be $2,900. If you were to buy this truck and drive down the street and come back and go, you know, I changed my mind, I want it, we'd charge you $4,000, which is still not enough. There are guys here in town like Integrity Diesel and a couple other places that do it for 45 to 6, depending on how dumb the people are that they're talking to. It's pretty sad, really. It's not that big of an operation. It's about $1,200, $1,300 in parts, and we've got it down to about 6 or 7 hours in labor. 03s and 04s are a little bit harder to do than 05, 06, 07. Actually, sometimes it's a lot harder. It depends on how if anyone's modified them in the past or not, but say a day, 8 or 9 hours, and $1,200 in parts. That's how we end up with $2,500. Basically, that just covers our cost, but that's only for our buyers, and that's why I tell people if they want to do it, they better make their decision before, because if they go 25 inches off of our property and turn around and say I want it, it's $4,000, because we really don't want to do it. It's not a money maker for us at all, and it's time and it's a hassle. But we want to make sure people feel good and that they feel like they have exactly what they want. A really quick starter too. Some of these older 6.0s can be slow starters. This one's not. Another very good thing. 159, 323. There you go. All right, information for you. Information is king. Kelly Blue Book, long bed XLT, 150,000 miles, 13,931. A range up to 14,206. I'm sure that it's going to sell for more than that. We do this all day long, and salvage title truck like this would sell for more than that probably, or close, at least 13. So I'm thinking this thing's probably going to go 15, something like that, somewhere in that area. But the market will tell us. Anyway, there's your Carfax, blah, blah, blah. There's the date of the Carfax. Nice and boring. Had a nice condition rating from the dealer that sold this truck. And now I know why, now that we have it here in front of us. I think I saw, see here, EGR valve replaced, 150. I think that when they replaced it, they didn't put it in tightly enough or correctly. When my guys didn't like the way it was installed, so they just took it out and put another one in. That would be what I'm seeing here. I know one thing, my guys asked me to buy all trucks just like this all day long so they can hang out and do nothing. No blow-by whatsoever. That is a very, very, very cool thing. Very rare too. There's your Ford stamp there, Ford stamp there, catalytic converter sticker there. Like I said, we didn't even send this to detail. We're trying to keep the price down as much as we can. So it's got a little bit of dirt and stuff, but we decided to, you know, get this thing online quickly and try to keep the price down. All we replaced was the EGR valve. Hopefully I didn't lock myself out on this side, and I did not. That is good. The last two videos I've hit the lock button and had to walk back around. Get that out there, make sure there's no secrets there. The goal of these videos is not to sell the truck, by the way. If you watch all of our videos, I do the same thing on every vehicle. I'm not here to pimp this truck. I'm here to make sure the right person buys it and that they have the right information. That way we don't have any drama, no one's mad, no one's upset. There's the seat forward and back. We'll go down and up. We don't need anyone screaming at us over a truck. So we make sure that we give you as much information as we can. Everything that we know, you know. And that way you can make an informed decision and we get the right guy. I'm told that there's Velcro. Yeah, apparently the latch broke here, so we put Velcro here. Like I said, we didn't send this thing to detail. If you want a detail, it's only 130 bucks. We're trying to hurry up and get these things online. We got way low because we're selling them so fast. So we decided that we just take this thing to the car wash. Anything that was mechanically sound, like this, that we would just push. And this one blew through our inspection with ease. This is kind of providential because we need about 5 or 6 more trucks online. Right now we're really low. The minute they hit the internet, they tend to go away quickly. We don't price them to keep them forever. There's the mirrors, up and down. That did everything right. Out, in, up, down. Door locks. Seat forward, back, up, and down. Tilt up, down. Rear tilt up and down. That works fine. Boom, boom, boom. That works good. Alrighty then. If you want it detailed, you know, it's 130 bucks, and you know, we won't even make you pay for it. If you want it detailed before it leaves, we'll buy you the detail. This is just it's Friday afternoon, and it's gonna be a long weekend, and we've only got maybe 25 vehicles online. Usually we have way into the 30s, and since this thing is such a nice truck, mechanically we're just getting it on. radio works fine. Air is blowing ice cold. Let's see, what else? I showed you the tow on and off. There's another one that's going to go online here in a minute. What else? Let's see, neutral. Put it neutral, put it into 4 low. Now we're in 4 low, right? Drive. And reverse. And neutral. Now we're going to go to 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. And reverse in 4 high. This thing runs good. And let's see, 2-wheel drive. Now we're in drive. Let's go for a ride. All right. This truck is on a clear title. It was a dealer trade-in in California. And it's a pretty nice truck. If you come here to drive it home, which you're welcome to do, it'd be a great truck to tow something home. Maybe go buy yourself a trailer on the way. Tow it home. If you are going to come here to drive it home, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees $250. Taxes are your state tax rate, whatever it is, plus our city of 2%. So if you come here, it's your state plus our city of 2% plus a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. Once we receive your wire, if you're going to ship, we will fill out the title with your name and address, or your company's name and address, and we will scan it into your online file, and we will mail it to you. We'll even scan in the envelope that we mail it to you in. Everything that we have, you will have. There are no secrets here. 500 to 1,000 people a day will see this truck, and there's no need for any BS. We can sell this thing many times over. The goal here is to make sure that the right person buys the truck. They understand what's going on and everything that we know. And if you don't understand, and if you've got any kind of a weird feeling, or just don't buy it. It's very simple. All right. We don't need to force anybody to buy something that they don't understand or they don't want. All right. And we can't. We're on the internet. This isn't a brick and mortar where, salesmen are pushy and stuff. This is your environment. You're in charge, right? All right. Next part, deposit. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it is for sale. All right. I imagine because it's a clear title and no stories, and it runs like this, it's got a great Carfax and looks as good as it does, it's probably going to go pretty quickly. So be ready with your deposit. If you're going to look at all the pictures and the video and the Carfax I showed you and the Kelly, and then be ready to fire away. There's no reason to go through all that. It'll probably take you an hour to really look at it, and then not be ready to go. Because somebody else might be more ready than you, and you could waste an hour of your life and find out somebody's faster to the deposit. That happens more than a few times every month. Last part of the speech is the warranty speech. This is a 14-year-old, 159,000 mile truck. There is no warranty. Ford bailed on it many, many years ago and many miles ago. They did that because they didn't know what would happen to it after X amount of miles or X amount of years. If they don't know when they built it, we don't know more than the people who built it. We get lots of calls from the local Ford dealer asking us questions about 6.0s that they don't know, because we probably do know more about 6.0s, but we're not supposed to. All right? Please realize that when you buy this truck, you are the owner. And if something breaks, whether it's 5 seconds into owning it or 5 months into owning it or 5 years, you're not going to call us and get a check. That's not happening, okay? And again, there's plenty of people who understand that and will be fine with that. We want them to buy it. If you think that that's going to irritate the crap out of you, we don't have a single car in our inventory that we would say anything differently about. Every video says the same thing at the end. Watch them all. I say the same thing on every single vehicle, no matter what, okay? This is a big boy and big girl sport. If you don't like it, don't buy it, please. It'll make it better on you and us. That being said, I would hook up a fifth wheel and I would go straight to Maine with the family and do so very confidently in this. All right? Anyway, please check everything out. Look it over. Ask friends if you don't know what you're looking at. And that's it. I'm trying not to get killed by this gigantic truck.